Okay, in this lesson we're going to be learning some licks with the pentatonic scale, some really simple ones. We've got to start somewhere. And I also have an accompaniment track that I'm going to play at the end that you can play over and over again and play with, so you can get a feel for soloing. Because the thing with soloing is a lot of people don't realize you have to be able to play with a background, something, chords, you know, a guitar, a piano, or something that has a steady beat and has a chord pattern in the background, or it's just nothing. Because you got to have some. Because a very important part of soloing is rhythm. And if you don't have anything to support that, then the soloing isn't going to sound like you want it to. It's a lot more fun with a recording. So trust me on that. So we just learned the pentatonic scale, and I'm assuming you played it through and you know it backwards and forwards. And we're going to stay on fret 5, like we learned it in the previous lesson. And the licks we're going to learn is actually just 2-note patterns. I want you to start with just one note. Let's just take one note, okay? And I'm just going to start here on this 5th fret here with this finger. Remember, this is one of the notes in the scale. So we learned the scale. We're excluding all the other notes and using just the ones I showed you. 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 4. Now, in that pentatonic scale, we're going to use that, and we're going to start with just single notes. Okay, just... This is going to seem funny to you. It's going to seem, well, no, that's nothing. But when I put this accompaniment track behind it, I recorded a little chord track on the digital piano behind me here, and we'll be able to play with it. You'll be amazed how good it sounds with something behind it. All right, so I'm just going to take this first finger, and I'm going to vibrato a little bit. I'm going to shake it a little bit, and I'll show you how to do that later. But real quickly right now, we want to make sure you're moving the string back and forth if you want to try that. You don't have to do that now, and I don't recommend trying it now if you're going through the lessons and you're really learning for the first time how to do all this. Don't vibrato, just play it. But it takes every ounce of strength for me not to do it because I'm so used to doing it. Okay, so don't do that, and don't feel bad if you can't vibrato yet. Don't try. Just, stick with the one note. Now let's try the high note with the pinky. Now let's go back to the other one. Now let's choose a different note. Any note you want. You don't have to go in order. You can pick any note. You can choose this note. Okay? And again, if you are trying to vibrato, make sure the string is moving down and up, not the guitar. I guess the guitar will move some as well, but the point is the string has to be stretched a little bit to change the pitch. That's what's happening. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's going up and back down to pitch is what's happening with that vibrato there, or shake. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start the track on the piano, and I'm just going to play one note at a time, and you'll see that it still sounds pretty good. So let's do that. Here we go, one note at a time. Really hard for me not to play extra with that. But anyway, start with one note at a time. 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And then we want to use groups. Let me turn this off. Then we want to use groups of 2. Okay? So after we've done that one note thing, and that's important because you need to learn how to be still when you're soloing, how to allow a note to be long. Don't feel like you always need to be playing something. Give it time. And again, notice when I have my pinky down, I'm using all my other fingers too. Okay? Anyway, if you do 2-note groups, we're going to do this. Okay, so groups do bum bum bum, bum. So we did groups of 1. Now we're doing groups of 2. And notice I'm not giving you any rules. I'm not telling you exactly what to play because that's not what soloing is about. I'm giving you the tools, the notes, and giving you some ideas and, you know, getting you started there. And then you can try your own stuff and let it come out of you, whatever comes out. So now I'm going to start the track again. And we're going to do groups of 2 notes this time. And at the end, I will let it play, and without myself playing, and then you can use that for yourself. But here we go, 2 notes. Okay, so that's groups of 2. Now let's try groups of 3, okay? Again. Doesn't matter which notes you do, just do 3. Okay, groups of 3. Now let's try groups of 4. That's the end of it. Let me start it again. We'll do groups of 4. And then I will let the track play. And then you can use that for yourself and just play with it. Groups of 4. Oh, sorry. E, 4, 1. Here we go. Or groups of 4, and you combine them. Maybe blues in there too. It's hard not to do it because I'm so used to using the blues scale. But now I'm just going to let it play. I'm going to start it over, and I'm going to let it play till it's almost 10 minutes, and you can use that as practice, as a practice track for yourself. So let me start that over, and then I won't play anything on the guitar, and you can just use that for your track. Here we go. Alright, I wanted to show you one more thing here. The chords that I'm doing, if you have someone else to play guitar with you, you can use A minor and D to do that. It's actually A minor 7 and D major 7, but we haven't learned those, so just use A minor and D. And a buddy of yours can play that on one guitar, and then you can do the soloing, and you guys can switch. So anyway, there's soloing. So we'll have some more soloing exercises coming up.